today?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I am Teacher Carl, and I will be your teacher for this class.
Nice to meet you.
All right. It's a pleasure speaking with you today.
Mm-hmm.
So before we go into the details of the class, this is my
Yes.
first time of meeting with you, right?
Yes, it's right.
All right. So would you mind
Mm-hmm.
sharing a little bit information about yourself? So, like a
Okay.
brief introduction, so I can get to
Mm.
know you better.
Okay. My name is Sonia, and please call me Sunny as your convenience.
Okay.
And I'm 23 years old. So I graduated my university on February this year, and
Wow. That's
I'm kind of
okay.
job seeker.
Okay.
So yeah, I had to study a lot, especially in English.
Mm,
And also, I have a part time job as a barista at the cafe.
okay.
So, yes, after finishing this class, I had to go to my work.
Ah, I see. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you're a little bit busy with work, and you're still seeking for a job, right?
Yes, seeking.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
so and you mentioned you graduated this year from college, I guess.
Yes, from
What
college.
what month? I didn't really quite get the month.
On February.
February. Not long ago. That's more or less 4 months ago or 5 months
Mm.
ago thereabout.
Yep.
All right. So I guess you have the articles there with you. So
Yes.
am I correct? Okay. So what article would you like us to discuss about?
Today I read Lucky's Staff Cracker.
Uh, I didn't quite get it. You mean the Lucky Safe Cracker?
Yeah, cracker.
Okay. Lucky Safe Cracker. All right. So, that's sound interesting. So,
Mm-hmm.
what can you say? Okay, before then, among the whole titles, why did you decide to choose Lucky Safe Cracker? Why?
Because I just wondering that word the lucky and staff. So
Uh-huh.
I guess that the staff can get a good chance or good opportunity while working while working in the workplace.
Okay.
But yeah, when I read this, I realized that this is the totally different than I thought. With like yeah, that I thought.
Oh, I
Mhm.
see. All right. So, I'm curious to know what you were able to get from the article. So, let's see. So, based on your understanding after reading the article,
Mhm.
what were you able to get from the article? What happened? Just a
Mm,
summary of what you understand.
um, like in the museum, there is a very big there's a very big how to call like very big
Big
box,
safe, okay,
a
a
big
big safe.
safe.
Mm-hmm.
There is a big safe, but
Okay,
nobody can open that safe. So, but however, the one of the staff member in the museum, he,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know he or she, like he can open that locking system. He can solve
Okay.
the locking system, thankfully.
All
Yeah.
right.
But however, there was nothing in the safe. Just
Okay.
just there were a pay sheet and on older paid.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that many people was disappointed that like just contain like the things.
Okay. Why were they
Hmm.
disappointed?
Because they really look forward to some seeing some like surprise thing or the
Mm,
money or some special things.
okay.
But yeah, there was nothing.
Mm. So, what were they able to find when they opened the box? Can you remember? Did they
Uh,
find something?
yeah, a patient, an
Okay, a
older
patient.
pad.
Mm, yes, a patient and an old pad. Yeah, old pad sheet. They are just pieces of papers. Am I correct?
Yeah, yeah, it is right.
So, like you made mention, they were looking forward to, discovering something,
Mm-mm.
perhaps something much more valuable, something
Yeah,
much more, something much attractive, I guess.
yeah,
But
attractive something.
unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, when they opened the box, it was just filled with papers,
Mm-mm.
just few papers, and that was what actually discouraged them to even made mention to say, oh, it's nothing valuable inside. But the box itself is valuable. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Mm-mm.
So thank you for that summary so much. It shows that you have the enthusiasm before joining this class.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So just to give you a quick recap, or rather, just to remind you of some of the things that actually went on here was like the box itself has been there for decades. Okay,
Yep.
it has been there for a very long time in the museum, and nobody has been able to open it for
Mm-mm.
such a very long time since 1907.
Mm-mm.
Right? All right.
Yes.
So since 1907, nobody has been able to crack, or rather,
Mm-hmm.
find the combination of codes to open the box.
Mm-mm.
Mind you, they would have destroyed it in another way just to see what's the content inside of the box. But they decided to wait at the appropriate time so that somebody hopefully will come forward with the right code. And
Mm-mm.
thanks to that guy, he was able to open the box.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
like you might mention, everybody was expecting to see probably gold, silver, diamond, or something much more valuable than that.
Mm-mm.
But it was discovered that at the end of the day, the box that was opened contained nothing but mere pieces of papers.
Mm-mm.
So that alone discouraged them because they were looking forward to, uh, seeing something that is much more valuable. Maybe probably they
Mm-mm.
can sell it to get back the money they lost in trying to by saving that box. Because remember, keeping that box in the museum of course costs money. It takes a lot of time because people will be needed to maintain it. All right, so having said that, that's what really actually happened. But if you look down at the last statement, it said something about the box. It says,
Mm-hmm.
even though what was found in the box was not valuable,
Mm-hmm.
but it was of great interest,
Yeah, they were
right?
able to
Because
get some idea of what the places were like in 1977,
exactly
79,
correct.
78.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's 1977 and 1978. Yes.
Mm-mm.
So at least, even though what was found in the box wasn't that much valuable, it gives them an idea. It gives them an idea of what life or what something, maybe events that took place was like in those previous years, in those years in 1970s generally. All right. So my first question will be: supposedly there was nobody that came forward with the code that opened this box. What do you think the future of that box will have been like if, let's say, there was nobody that was able to open it using the code? What do you think
I
the
think
future of that box would look like?
look like I think that still many people waiting. I think that still many people will be waiting for the someone to open the box.
Hmm.
Or I think that there is some like volunteers, like some people
Hmm.
who want to try open that box.
Okay.
Mm, but I think that just owner
Hmm.
of that museum try to
Okay.
wait for for the people to open the box. Mm-hmm.
All right. So you think they will still wait until the right person comes forward? with
Mm-mm.
the right code to open the box.
Yeah.
You don't
And
think?
yeah.
Okay.
And I think that just not opening the box is more valuable
Okay.
than
Valuable.
open than we open the box after all, because there was nothing in the box. But if
Okay.
we couldn't know about, or we couldn't discover that we couldn't open the box, and we just
Mm,
very curious about that box, and we can imagine about inside the box.
yeah.
But yeah, after all, like, of course, thankfully he was able to open that, but some
Mm,
people like discouraged them
mm,
to imagine something good.
yes. Yes. And that brings me to my other question.
Mm-mm,
Based on your last statement,
mm-mm,
how do you feel
mm-hmm,
after waiting for such a very long time with great or enormous expectation of, looking forward to finding something very big, and at
mm-mm,
the end of the day you discover that when that treasure was opened, it was
mm-mm.
nothing but mere pieces of paper? How do you feel if you were in this museum and you were one of those who witnessed this event? How would you feel?
Mm, I feel very disappointed at seeing that some stuff like a piece of paper. And
Okay.
yes, and I feel really sorry about this, because I know that including that the owner of the museum or the owner of the box also really look forward to like getting some special or attractive things, but there's nothing. Sometimes I it is very interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting though, even though what you were looking forward to was not what was actually found in the box. Yeah, it actually happens. You can correlate or you can relate this with life situations.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes
Mm-mm.
what we plan for may not necessarily be what we will get.
Mm-mm.
So life is sometimes, like people will say ups and down, meaning
Mm-mm.
sometimes, yeah, what you plan, you get it, but sometimes it goes the other way around. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
All right. So my next question now would be: have you been to a museum before?
Oh yes, I've been to uh Louvre Museum.
In Korea?
Now in France, in Paris.
Mm.
Like
Oh,
Mona
sweet.
Lisa, like in the Louvre Museum, there is the picture of Mona
Ah,
Lisa.
Louvre Museum in Paris.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Louvre.
So, what was your experience like when you went
Um,
there?
Actually, I'm the person who really enjoy some going around in the museum, but I know about the picture of the Mona Lisa.
Okay.
So yeah, I started to find the place where where's the Mona Lisa is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and first of all, it was very difficult to find, and it was very big than I thought.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
All right. So,
When I discover
okay.
when I found that the Mona Lisa pictures, around that Mona Lisa pictures, there are too many people who want to take a selfie with Mona Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't close to the picture of the Mona Lisa, and I just took 3 or 4 pictures of the Mona Lisa. So I was satisfied with that.
Okay. So, I guess you still have the pictures with you, right?
Ah yes, I have some pictures on my cell phone.
All right. So, I've seen the picture of Mona Lisa, of course, on the internet, and from what I can say about that picture is based on what I heard. I don't know if it is true. Anyway, it's just an opinion.
Mm-mm.
She happens to be the first woman that had her eyebrow shaved
Oh
on Earth.
yeah,
That's what I
eyebrow
heard.
shift. Yeah.
Yeah, and some say she happens to be the most beautiful woman on earth, but some will bet to disagree with that opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people say.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, all right. And one history, sad history about that painting, maybe you're aware or you're not, is that there was a time that painting was missing. I don't know if you're aware. It was stolen
Mm.
actually before.
Yes, I couldn't remember very well, but yeah, I heard some story about this.
Yeah, so it was stolen before, so but I think after a week or less thereabout it was recovered, and the people who stole those artistic work I think were later arrested by the authorities. Yeah, that's what
Mm-hmm.
actually happened to the painting in 2000, and I can't really remember. I can't recall the year, but it was stolen before.
And
Anyway,
also, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
keep
go on.
going, please.
It's okay, go on, go on.
Oh, no, no, no. Keep going,
Yeah, you
please.
wanted to say something. Okay, if you
Mm.
say so. All right. So now this brings me to my next question.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you go to museums? Because
Oh.
you seem to be like a kind of person who enjoy, adventure,
Mm.
who enjoy exploring or traveling or visiting places. So,
Um, Actually, how often? I cannot say that the exact number that I go to the museum.
okay.
But when I visited some new place, like when I visited some new country,
Mm,
then I try to go to the museum if that museum is a popular place
mm,
in that country. I'm willing to go to that museum.
okay.
So
So,
yeah.
in Korea, have you been to any museum in Korea before?
Yes, I've been to around 5 or 6 museum, and actually, I was a volunteers that I was a volunteers to be a tour guide for
Mm,
American Korean American, like the Koreans who
American
live in
tourists?
America. Mm.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I was a tour guide for them,
Mm,
and so I had to let them know about some Korean culture, like
mm,
tradition, something like
mm,
this. So
yeah.
one of the way is like visiting the museum together
Mm,
and try to
mm,
explain about some the
mm,
pictures or some traditional stuff,
mm.
something like this to them. So at the time
Okay.
I had to go a lot of the museum in Korea.
Wow. That's kind of a very good experience.
Mm-mm,
Wow.
yes.
From the way you spoke, it seems you've studied English before. Did
Mm-mm.
you study English before? You sound so fluent.
Yes, I lived in Sweden for
Mm,
1 year, for a year.
mm,
So at the time, I had to use English for communicating with foreigners.
I see.
So yeah, but at the time I couldn't English very well. I just used some simple sentence that how are you? What do you want to eat? This kind of
Yeah, we all started
practical,
that way.
yeah, practical sentence.
Mm,
But after that, when I came back to Korea, I just started to do like Mint English,
mm.
and I made a lot of effort to improve my speaking, like English.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. And actually, I must say you're really improving because the way you spoke, I felt like With time, you just need to put a little bit more effort. With time, your English will
Mhm.
be much better than what
Mm-mm.
it is now. Yeah, it's just a
Yes.
little effort that you need to put.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for that. Yeah. Moving on. Now,
Mhm.
uh, can you tell me
Mhm.
the most famous statue in your country? First,
Statue.
before then,
Uh-huh.
when you went to France,
Mm-mm.
did you see any statue in France? In Paris, precisely. Were you
Like
able to
Eiffel
see?
Top, kind of this.
Sorry?
Eiffel Tower. It is the
Eiffel
statue.
Tower. Yeah, Eiffel Tower is not really a statue.
Statue.
It's a building. This is
Mm,
what I mean.
like kind of the building.
Okay, I will just show you an
Statue.
example. Okay, do you know? Do
Mhm.
you watch American movies
Ah, like you
sometimes?
mean the free woman statue? Like
There are many. There are many types. I just want to give you
library,
an example.
like Liberty woman.
Yes, the
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty, the one holding something like this.
Yes, I know what
That's
statue
an
means,
example. Yeah, that's an
but
example.
I couldn't remember some special statue in
Mm,
France. But I know that in Seoul, in Korea, we have a very big statues of
mm,
the Sejong King. His name is Sejong
mm.
King, and he
Okay.
made the Koreans before, like in the past.
Mm, mm.
So yes, we have a very big statue of the Sejong King in the middle
Okay.
of the Seoul.
Okay.
Mm,
In the
yeah,
middle of the capital city.
yeah, middle of the capital city. Aside from Sejong
Okay.
King statue, I couldn't remember the other things. Mhm.
All right. Okay. That's good. At least you know what the statue is, and you've seen one. In movies, you see a lot. Online, you see a lot of statues that are of very significance. Like
Mm-mm.
the statue you have in Korea symbolizes something.
Oh yeah,
The
symbolize
Statue
something.
of Liberty symbolizes freedom. It was a
Mm.
gift given from France, the country you went to before, to the United
Mm-mm.
States. And in
Mm.
most movies, you find that this is one of the first things you see in American movies.
Mm-mm.
So that was why I was trying to recall your memories. That is,
Mm-hmm.
if you're a fan or a lover of American movies,
Mm-mm.
just to let you know what a statue look like. All right.
Mm-mm.
So would you consider yourself to be artistic?
Artistic? No.
Mm.
I'm the person who enjoy
Mm.
just
Mm.
drawing a
So you,
picture
mm,
or like makeup,
mm,
doing makeup by myself. I'm not
mm,
interested in those kind of things,
really?
but but I really like I really like buying some cosmetic products
Mm.
or some mask packs, which
Yeah,
is
it's obvious because you're a lady, you need those.
yes,
uh,
those kind of things.
all
Mm-hmm.
right. Okay, because most ladies are actually, well, let's say some, if not most. I'm not sure. I might be
Mm-mm.
wrong or right, but ladies men are actually known to be artistic because you being artistic does not necessarily mean you're
Mm-mm.
into drawings or paintings
Mm-mm.
alone. As
Mm.
long as you're a fan or you're a user of ladies' cosmetics like your makeup,
Yes, but
you also.
I like getting makeup from other person. Also, I like
Mm,
getting some like the nail polish.
okay.
Yeah, nail from
Okay.
other people. So every month, once every month,
Okay.
once every other month, I usually
Mm,
go to the nail salon, nail shop
okay.
for
Okay.
getting my nail like nail
Mm,
polish.
yeah. It's important to have your manicure and pedicure because it is a
Yeah,
part of you, grooming yourself,
manicure.
part of a good grooming or
Mm-mm.
keeping a healthy body. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any favorite artist in mind? Do you know of
Favorite
any?
artist?
Yes.
Uh,
Who is your favorite artist?
artist.
There are so many in this world.
Oh, like yes, I know one of the famous artists, like designer.
Yes.
His name is Andre Kim, but he was
He's a Korean.
yeah, he is a Korean, but he
Oh, oh, so sorry.
passed away,
Passed away.
passed away like 5 years ago. But I like his design and his clothes. But his clothes was so expensive, so I was just I was able to see the picture of that designer's stuff.
But were you able to buy any of his product before he, or even after his death? Before
Mm.
his death and after, were you able to buy any of his products? Did you buy any?
Did you
It's too
buy? No.
expensive.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
too expensive.
And you
But
fell in love with it, yet you
mm,
haven't tried it yet.
yeah, but I know a lot of the celebrities who wore that, who wore some,
Ah,
who wore some clothes made by Andre Gims.
okay. All right.
And yeah, so
So
mhm,
my last and or final question would be:
mhm.
in your own opinion, do you think art is important to the society?
Art.
Yeah, art. Do you think it is
Yes,
important?
yes. I
So what
think
are
that
your reasons?
this day it is really important
Mm,
because many people really consider some design and
mm,
decoration of the food or of the clothes, all the things of the website.
mm,
So, like when I see very beautiful paisley or very beautiful design of the foods, it
mm,
it is very attractive, and I want to I want to promote this stuff to my
okay.
friends. So at that time, art is very important parts this day.
So yeah. So you feel, in your own opinion,
Mm-hmm.
art is important to the society
Yeah.
uh, because when you see great work of art, you
Mm-mm.
feel how do I put it? You feel relaxed. You feel it's beautiful.
Oh
You
yes.
feel it is attractive. You
Yeah,
appreciate it.
attractive.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
and it beautifies that particular place or environment where
Mm-mm.
that art is, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, art is important in the society because if you remember
Mm-hmm.
very well, sorry,
Mm-hmm.
art is also part of our history.
Mm-mm.
Okay, why
Yes.
is it an important part of history? It's simply because even writing
Mm-mm.
is a form of art. We
Mm-mm.
all write,
Mm-mm.
right? Yes,
Mm.
we all write. Remember when you were in college, when you're taking down
Mm-mm.
notes from the lecture while the teacher is
Mm-mm.
still teaching, it's also a form of art.
Mm-mm.
So art is very important to the society, not
Mm-mm.
because it is beautiful or it attracts
Mm.
uh, people due to the way it is being designed, but because it tells something about our history. It tells
Mm-mm.
something about where we are coming from and possibly where we should be going to.
Mm-mm.
Remember, art speaks a lot of languages.
Mm.
To some people, it is beautiful. That's
Mm-mm.
a language. To
Mm-mm.
someone, it represents his or her own culture. That's one
Mm-mm.
importance. To someone, it shows the direction to
Mm-hmm.
which a society should go.
Mm.
Yes, that's another
Mm.
way art speaks to us. So art itself, it's a language, it's a tradition, it's a
Mm-mm.
culture. It
Mm-mm.
speaks volumes, a lot of advantages.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mm.
there are so many advantages
Mm-mm.
than disadvantages of art.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes,
So,
you really have a great idea.
yeah, of course, I love art, just
Well,
that, of course, I don't have any. to call my own because they are so expensive.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, paintings are so
Mm-mm.
expensive. But I really love art and I appreciate people who took out time
Mm-mm.
to bring these things out for us to see. Because these
Mm.
are things that are conceived by some artists in their own mindset. Like the
Mm.
painting of Mona Lisa was done
Mm.
by someone we have never seen before. And
Mm-mm.
today we are appreciating him for that. Even after his death, people
Mm.
still go to museum to see
Mm.
that picture, right?
Mm-mm.
If not that, if not for the museum, we
Mm-mm.
wouldn't have known
Mhm.
the artist. We wouldn't have known somebody like this existed before. So it's
Mm.
part of history, yes,
Mhm.
and it's also part of learning.
Mhm.
All right. So,
Oh
do you
yeah.
have any questions so far?
No, I don't have.
All
Okay.
right. So our time is up already.
Over. Yeah.
So I would like to say it's really a pleasure speaking
Mhm.
with you. I really enjoyed the class. Thank you so much for your effort, your
Mhm.
time, your patience, your cooperation throughout the entire
Uh,
class. You're really
thank
wonderful.
you.
So
Yeah,
I must
thank
commend you
you.
for that. And before I let you go,
Mhm.
like I said before, your English is good. All
Mhm.
you need to do is to just put a little bit of effort, and within the shortest period of time, you should
Mhm.
get there.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So you're much welcome. So I'll leave you with that. And once more, thank you so much for your time. And hope I speak with you again very soon in the future. So do
Mhm.
have yourself a wonderful day ahead. And bye for now.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Have a great day.
All right.
Bye
You
bye.
too. Bye.